This is Kyla Campbell from The Real Spill, and this is where we spill the tea. And today we have a special guest in the building, Leeko Stacks. How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Doing fine. You had a good day?
Yeah, I did. How was yours?
Good, pretty good.
That's what's up.
So it's a big day for you.
Yeah, man. I've been waiting on this day for a minute.
For a minute?
Yeah.
Tell us what's going on.
Well, my 6th mixtape is dropping tonight at 12. And it's called Homesick, and I can't wait for everybody to hear it.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. So before I get into more about your mixtape, I want to know more about you. So first, tell us where you're from.
I'm from Durham, North Carolina. Born and raised. Yeah, that's about as much. Durham is Durham. Like it's a nice little city, but it got its negatives. So yeah, Durham.
Now, what brought you here to Ayantee? Because you're a student at Ayantee, am I right?
Yeah, okay. For sure. Aggie Pride.
Yo, Aggie Pride.
What brought me here, honestly, I'm not gonna lie, if I'm being completely honest, I was on a field trip to come here in junior year of high school. And it was smack in the middle of G-Ho back in 2018, 2019 or something like that. And as soon as I got off the bus, I was like, oh yeah, that's where I want to go.
Did you think that it was gonna be like that every day? Or?
Nah, I mean, I didn't know what to expect. I was just watching a whole bunch of videos and stuff on YouTube. So what I was seeing on YouTube, I was thinking this is what college gonna be like. I got here and it's completely different.
Yeah, ain't like that.
Yeah, at all. Yeah.
Exactly. Okay, so tell us. So when did you start making music?
Honestly, I started making music writing songs wise. I would say around 3rd grade, and then I didn't really get into the studio though until my freshman year of high school. So I was just always writing songs, little poems and stuff. I used to be that guy that was that corny dude that used to write poems to the girls in class and stuff like that.
That's cute.
It was, I guess. At that time it might have been, but not now. It's just I don't know. It just kind of helped my pen a little bit, helped me figure out what I want to say, how I want to say it, things like that. So I got in the studio around freshman year, and ever since then I've just been going. Started off on SoundCloud, and then got the confidence to start dropping on all platforms. And I've been doing this now probably seriously for the last 3 years.
So you saying freshman year of college, freshman year of high school?
High school.
Okay,
yeah.
Freshman year of high school.
Yeah.
So what were you doing before then? What were your other passions before you said, you know what, I want to be an artist?
I won't lie, basketball. I was really into basketball and drawing. I was really good at drawing and painting and things like that. I still am, but I don't focus on it too much. Cause music is the forefront. But I was always a real creative type of guy. I always used to. Can we cuss on here or no?
No.
Okay, all right. I used to draw my butt off, growing up and stuff like that. So it just kind of turned into something else, I guess. But I was just always creative.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we met back in September at the Hot 10 Music Group auditions, if I'm not mistaken. You weren't an artist for them yet. You weren't on their label yet, right?
No.
You were just auditioning. Well, congratulations.
I appreciate it.
So how has it been signed to Hot 10 Music Group? And how has it impacted you so far?
I definitely say that they definitely helped me get more people to look at my artist page and tap into more on my music. After I did the performance and stuff like that, I started seeing more people tapping in yo, I heard your music, yada yada. Especially here at Ayantee, because it was I don't know, it's been hard. Since I've been here for about 3 years now. So it was kind of in the beginning, I had a little group of people that I had met freshman year that would kind of spread the word a little bit and help me out. But then it kind of got quiet for a little while, but mainly because I wasn't really dropping like I should have. But now it's kind of it's giving me a boost, even having this interview and stuff like that. It's just connections, networking, things like that. So it's definitely helped me a lot with just shining a little bit more light on me as an artist.
That's good.
Sure.
So what was your reaction when they called you or texted you, said, hey, you made it? What was going on in your head?
Honestly, it was an Instagram post. I was at work, I won't lie, and I had got like a notification. I was like looking on a lookout for it, but I had somehow missed it. And I had came like I got home like that night. I was like, damn, like, oh. I was like, are they gonna like, you know, drop the, you know, the lineup yet or whatever? And I was like, I had seen my phone. I was like, oh, I completely missed out on it. So I had seen it, and like my first reaction was just like, I was excited. I called my mom. I was just like, I told you I was gonna come out here and do something. I wasn't gonna just, you know what I'm saying? Because I was like fresh off of taking a year off from school. So my mom just thought I was gonna come out here and just, I guess, do school. I was telling her like, nah, like if I'm gonna come out here and try this again, I'm gonna do it for a reason. So this was one of the reasons. So it's helping me get to where the vision is for sure.
What'd she say when you called her and said, "Mom made it"? My mom made it.
She was excited. My mom was real supportive of my music. At first she wasn't, because she didn't see like what I was really doing. But like over time, like once she really started seeing me do like shows, and I showed her like my streams and things like that, she was just like, oh, so you are kind of doing something with this. And so like now it's definitely, she's like super supportive of it, and she's always there like for anything. Like if I call her like anything with music, I think you should do this or do that or whatever. So she's real supportive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I can relate to that a little bit. You know, my brother's an artist, my boyfriend's an artist, and when my brother was an artist at first, like we was all looking like we don't know what he got going on, because it came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
I think a lot of times our parents are used to going to school, getting the education, get the job. A lot of parents think that hip hop or music is something that you just playing with. They don't really sometimes believe that you can create like your whole life and a career out of it, especially in the beginning. So, you know, I can definitely relate to that.
For sure.
So, Homesick.
Yeah.
Explain that title.
So I pretty much like the title, in my opinion, is more so just like where you are in life is where you kind of call home, right? Like, so I don't look at it as just like, oh, this is my house where I live. Like, this is like my house. Like, where you're at in your life right now, this stage in your life, this is like your home for right now. Like, this is where you got to make the best out of this house or this season that you're in. You know what I'm saying? So you got to decorate it how you want it to, you know, attain those goals, you know, like get to whatever you need to get to as far as just life in that moment. And where I was when I was making the project was just like, I was all over the place. I won't lie. Like, my house was messy. And I wasn't in school anymore. I had like just left school. I had got back home. I didn't know what I wanted to do at all. It was kind of just like a season of me figuring out who I really am and really digging deep. And so I got back out here to Greensboro around like May, you know, and I don't know, I felt homesick just like from being with my mom at her spot, like, and being with my family and stuff like that for a good year, and then coming back out here, it was kind of like I miss being home.
You felt homesick.
Yeah, for sure.
So at some point, has Greensboro Ayantee become your home?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Okay.
100%.
And I think that's most students here. That's something like just thinking about G-Ho and people coming back, they feel like they're coming back home. It is a family reunion.
Yeah.
Because so much is like happening right now while you're in college. So.
For sure.
Okay, so what is something we can learn about you, you know, through your songs and through this mixtape that we didn't know before? What's something that we don't know, and you know, we'll just listen to it, and be like, oh, okay.
I'm not afraid to express myself. On the project, it's only 8 songs, but like I feel like the way that I chose it and the way that I like had the songs like synced together, it's like it tells a story from like me opening up with like telling like relationship wise where I was at that time and like the toxic situation I was in back then, to at the end where I'm pretty much saying like this is my story, and like I'm a man at the end of the day, but I'm okay with opening up and expressing myself. I don't do it to like people much, but when I get on, like when I hit the mic, it's like this is who I am. I want people to resonate with like the fact that it's okay to feel. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't gotta be all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's okay.
You be a lover boy.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, yeah, to an extent. But,
okay.
Yeah.
What you, whoa. What you mean to an extent? I want to hear that.
You can't, you gotta.
You feel like you have to protect your heart at some point?
For sure. 100%. 100%. Yeah, 100%.
Okay. Why you feel that way?
You don't want to be out here getting hurt. Like, that's the worst. That's the worst pain. Like, the worst feeling. Getting your heart broken.
Yeah.
Almost feel like you finna die or something.
Yeah.
Like.
But you get past it.
Yeah, but it takes time, and you don't really like. Even when sometimes you think that you've gotten past it, you might not even.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's a process.
So okay, so the first song you sent me was called Pressure.
Mm-hmm.
Can you talk to me a little bit more about that song? Well, first let me ask you: is that like the first song? Is that the intro?
That's the last song, the very last song.
Very last song.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, I thought it was the intro. Because even as I was listening to it, I was like, so like when I listen to music, because I listen to a lot of music, I listen to a lot of the lyrics, but I also listen to the music, and the music, how mellow it was, really matched what you were saying. So I'm thinking it's on some like a nice little intro, and because you go from being kind of very mellow, then you got you a little beat that the ladies can dance to. So I guess talk to me a little bit more about your sound in this album. I mean, on this mixtape.
This is more so me being experimental. Like, I try the R&B thing, and I've also tried like rapping a little bit, but I wanted to like have a project where it just felt like me. Like, everything on this project is literally me. Like, from the songwriting to the cover art, the way the cover art looks, how it. Like,
yeah, talk to me about that. I was gonna ask you about that.
So, the cover art, okay. I was low key running out of time because I'm like a real indecisive guy. Like,
Me too.
I'm very like on top of like how I want it to look. Like, if it doesn't look a specific way, like, I'm not even gonna think about releasing it. And like my friends tell me all the time, like, bro, it's okay, just drop it. Like, just I'm like, no, it has to look like this.
Yeah.
I don't want to give anybody just like BS. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of just. We were at my homie's apartment. This is where like the studio is, or was. We just moved it, but the studio, it was like at an apartment out in Raleigh, and we was like, yo, we got to get the cover art, and I'm just like, yeah, but I really don't have like an idea of what I really want just yet. But I'm about to leave to go move back to Greensboro soon, so I got to figure out something. So I'm just sitting there. We're just all talking, coming up, trying to come up with ideas. They're like, oh, we should just do like a little backdrop or something like that. I'm like, nah, I want to just like, I want it to look like I'm thinking, or like I'm just in my own space. Like, I'm in my own, like, this is me. And I guess despite the drug reference on it,
I was about to say, so
that's a part of who I am. Like, if I'm being completely honest, like when I make music, like I want people to know like this is him, like this is who he is. So I'll partake in a little activity. Yeah, but, it's just like that's just a part of who I am. Like that's like what I use like in my creative process when I'm making music. It was hot outside, so that's when my shirt is off. And we just went in between like the apartment buildings, and I was just like, it's trees back here. Like, it's like a whole photo shoot. It was like trees in the back. It's dark. It's nighttime. And I was just like, honestly, I just want to go for something natural. I wanted to feel like he's in his like
element.
Yeah. 100%.
I feel that. So you talk a lot. When I hear you talk, you're saying a lot of my friends, we did this, we did that. So tell me how your friends, like how have they supported you during this process of you releasing this mixtape?
Oh man, if I could shout them out real quick.
Go ahead.
Vincent, my engineer, Julius, Nowways. That's another artist I work with, like really heavy. That's my brother. I got Jits. That's Justin. He did the photography for the cover art. Who else am I missing? All the producers that we use for the beats and everything like that, like tapped in with us. Like, yeah, it's just like I have like I'm trying to build a team. Because I know that, like, I could do this myself, but it's a lot easier when you have, like-minded people around you that want to see you win. And so we all work together to try and just the goal is to one day have our own like label, but with like everything that's like curated by us. So, but independent as well. You know what I'm saying? So like we want people to feel free to like make whatever they want to make. We already got about 3 or 4 artists, just alone on our own like. Well, we gotta license it first, but we got a brand 2TM, and we're trying to like just build it up as best as we can. And they're just like, those are my brothers. Like I've been friends and close with them since it's been about 5 years now. Like we've been going on just making music. Like that's who got me into really recording and mastering my sound.
Now, are any of your friends like rappers or artists as well, or they're more so like behind the scenes?
Nah, Julius, Non-Ways, that's my brother. We actually have a song on this project called Torn Between. And that's a song more for the ladies.
Okay, let's talk, hold on. Because the songs you sent me, so that's half of the mixtape, right?
I mean, that wasn't even in order, so it's kind of just like I tried to send you like one of like each sound that I have. Like, so it's multiple different sounds, but like when you listen to it, and after you finish listening to it, anybody out there, I promise you, after you listen to it, you can be like, this just sounds so good, like in sync, but it's so many different layers.
Yeah.
Cause it's like it goes from like everything is mellow. Like I'm a really chill guy, so I don't like the rah 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 rah. You know what I'm saying? Like I like Sexy Red and stuff like that. Like artists like that, I like listening to them and having fun when it's that moment in that time. But like me as an artist, like I like to have like a mellow feeling, like just a chill, something you can vibe to, smoke to, you know.
Because you talked about the ladies, right? And that's why I asked you, because a lot of the songs that you sent me, I feel like you was talking to the ladies. You was talking about women a lot. At first you talked about, and correct me if I'm wrong, in one of the songs that you had, you talked about how you don't have to wear diamonds to shine. You shine by, you're the light in the room by you just walking in the room being who you are. And then there's another song where, she just vibing and it's a lot to do with women. So how has your relationship, like your personal relationships with women, impacted this mixtape? Like, how does it relate? Now, you don't have to, I don't want to know your business. You don't have to put no names. Look, somebody broke your heart. You said somebody broke your heart. So if somebody broke your heart, then,
I try to use, like, all my life experiences as my muse. So whether that be a relationship or something that might have went on just, like, family-wise, or a story my friends might have told me that might have been like, I could kind of put that in a song. Like, I kind of use everything that I experience in life and put it into my music, because I know there's somebody else out there that's going through the same thing or will go through the same thing or has. You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like we're all living the same life. We just have a different story to tell. So everybody's like, we all got the same book, but your story is just a little different than mine. The chapters, though, for the most part, for we all like coming from like a average lifestyle point of view, like all our chapters are pretty much the same.
Yeah.
Especially like college, high school, whatever. If you didn't go to school, some people didn't. Like it's love, everything, money, drugs, sex. We all the same. We just like, so I feel like I want to speak to just us all being the same. Like everybody's going through a relationship, a toxic situation. Everybody's had their heart broken. If you haven't, it's coming. It's coming.
Because we human.
Yeah.
Like, and that's an interesting point. I try to tell my friends this all the time. I have a friend. This person cannot just he can't mess up with me. Girl, he's gonna mess up. He is a human being. Like, he's a man. And even with just men, women, we mess up too, but he's human. We gonna mess up. So I definitely, agree with that. So in relation to mental health, elaborate more on just the coping mechanisms you describe in this mixtape. So what are ways that you cope?
That's a good question. It's all it's ever really been is music. I think that's why my music is so like, I don't want to toot my own horn, but good.
Good. Hey. Listen, let me tell you this right now. If you don't toot your own horn, nobody else will.
Yeah, 100%.
I need you to toot your horn, but yeah.
Yeah, no, like I use it as just like my therapy. I believe in therapy. For everybody has like their own thing that they, do or whatever. But like, I feel like just music for me, like it just helps me get through whatever I'm going through. Like no matter what I might be dealing with at the time, if I go to the studio, I don't even have to write it. Like none of this, I could say maybe it was about like maybe 2 songs max on this project that I actually wrote. Everything was just like raw emotion in that moment. Cause that's what I was dealing with. You know what I'm saying? So as far as like a mental health aspect, like the pressure you brought up earlier, that song specifically, I wanted to like direct to other guys. Like from the beginning of the song, like I start the song pretty much saying like, I've been down and out these recent last few days, and I got it off on here because this is my only true escape. Like, this is like the music. I feel like is all I have. You know what I'm saying? So when it comes to like trying to talk to somebody about like my emotions or whatever, it's like I'll say everything that I feel like I can say, but sometimes I still walk away feeling misunderstood. But when I go and record how I feel, it's kind of like, okay, I got it off. Like I'm good. I can go back and live how I want to live or whatever. So I just wanted like just the whole project in general. Like you have like some upbeat moments. You have songs on there that you could dance to. You got a song in there you can send to a girl if you want to, like, or a partner, whoever. Like, you got songs on there where you just gotta listen to, and it's like you'll hear like my toxic side of like cycles that I'm trying to get out of. It's like,
oh, talk about and talk about your toxic sides and understand. As long as you get out of it, as long as you work to get out of it, but we all got a toxic side. I got a toxic side.
100%. Like
So what is it?
I have a tendency to like sabotage situations because like I've been disappointed in the past. So I'm easy to like give up. Like I don't like to wait around and see it fall no more. Like it's kind of just like, all right, if I see like the first couple of things, it's kind of like, I kind of explained this in the beginning, this is how I want to go about it, and it don't really like go that way. I have a tendency to low key be like, all right, I might sabotage this a little bit to try and get up out of here because I feel like it's
so you intentional.
I mean, I don't know, like
that's in your head, like, oh, this what we gonna do, this what I'm gonna do today.
I just feel like if it's going bad, like I don't want to see it just like crumble and then it turn on me.
Yeah.
So if I know that it's not like yet to the point where it's like the attention and the shine is on me, like, oh, he's the problem, and I'm trying to like maybe, fix it. It's like, I don't know, like I just don't want to wait around and see something like that I thought could have been good turn out bad. I'd rather it just like
be bad the whole time.
No, not bad the whole time. I'd rather just leave it alone so that I don't see it get bad at all.
Yeah.
And that kind of like messes people up. Like I know that I have in the past like mess with people like that because it's like they're like, you just gave up on me. Like you ain't even give me a chance to fix what I might have. And I kind of be like, well, this is how I am. Like,
dang. Okay. So what makes this mixtape different from all the other mixtapes you've ever dropped? Because you said this is your 6th one. So what makes this one different from the previous ones?
I think this is more serious. Before I was kind of just like having fun, trying to just like see what works and what doesn't. Like my last project was like more R&B centered, and it was just me kind of like getting out of a really bad toxic relationship. So that's where I was. It was like the only way I could express this is through like R&B. But in this project, I feel like it's kind of like, I feel like it's my own sound. I haven't really heard anybody else with like a sound like that. As far as just like maybe like a similar artist. I feel like it's like, I don't know.
And I was going to ask you that, like, I'm not going to lie. When I heard your music, I said, Tory Lanez. He sounds like Tory Lanez. Has anybody ever told you that?
I've gotten that a lot, all the time.
So, like, do you have any artists right now who inspire you, or who would you say has music that's the most relatable to yours as far as sound, your flow, or you are your own person?
I mean, well, of course, yeah. I'm my own artist, and I, of course, would love to people to like recognize that eventually. But you don't really get that recognition till you get, So, I'm a big Tory fan. I won't lie. Like, despite his situation, like, I do love his music. Drake, Bryson.
So, can you tell me which song is your favorite?
On my project?
Yeah.
I would say, did I send you She Wanna?
No.
Yeah.
But I'll listen to it when it drops.
Yeah.
I'm definitely gonna listen to it.
I would say She Wanna is definitely my favorite. More so because that's where I was the most experimental. Like, it's like it has like an 80s sound to it.
80s sound.
Yeah, I'm really singing on there. 80s
sound?
Like, you never heard like 80s music? Like,
yeah, so like when you say 80s sound, like, what do you mean? Because I feel like 80s sound, I know a 90s sound, I know a 2000 sound. I feel like I kind of know 80s, but like that era, like rock and roll.
You listen to The Weeknd?
Not really. I know of his music, but okay. So you said an 80s sound. Name an artist that might help me.
An artist from the 80s. Let's see.
I know Michael Jackson.
Nah, it's not like that. It's like I'm gonna have to show you afterwards off camera. I have to like show you like an example. Okay. I can't. I think it's John Oates, but you probably don't know who that is.
I know the name, but I don't.
Yeah, it's
if
like,
I hear it, I might, but I don't know the name.
You ever heard a song like I Can't Go For That? No.
Yeah, of course. Oh, that's what it is?
It's like low key on that kind of vibe.
Oh, I'm gonna like it.
Yeah. But it's like it has an R&B like twist to it. Like I'm singing about a girl.
Okay.
So it's kind of like, yeah, you'll probably like it. But it's my most experiments. Like I don't think I've ever like tried something like that before. So I wanted to like, this project was me just trying different things, but also trying to like really figure out like what do I want to sound like.
Yeah.
And I have many layers. I feel like I'm able to adapt to so many different sounds. Like I've done features for a lot of different people, and I'm always able to just like be a chameleon to other people's stuff. And so on mine, I was like, I want to, instead of having like a conceptual whatever album, I want to have like a project that's just like not necessarily all over the place, but you get to see different sides of the artist that I am.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, like, what reaction do you think we're gonna get from your audience? And
man, I hope everything go viral. I hope like truly, honestly, like I hope people listen to this and like, no, I gotta share this with so and so and so and so and so. Like, because like the amount of time that I've like put into this project and like tears, late nights, waking up early, driving hours to get to the studio, coming back late night, like the nights where we was having too much fun and was messed up, but still recording. Like we just having fun in the studio, everything. Like it's a lot of different moments on there, on that project, and all of them. Like anytime I drop, like I always tell people, like my music is kind of like my babies. Like I treat it like this is my child, and I would never put like my child outside, unprepared, or like not looking the flies. You know what I'm saying? Okay. I don't got no kids, but when I get there, when I get there, I would want my kid to walk out that house and be just as fly as his dad,
Yeah.
Like,
and it's so funny that you said that, because I was about to ask you. Tell me about your fit.
It's just chill, like just some black jeans, some forces, and that's my homie's Mizo. This is his brand right here.
What's
Mizo,
that say?
Trapping in St. Louis.
That say tripping. Or say
Tripping in St. Louis. My bad. Tripping in St. Louis. Mizo. This is my homie Calabasas. This is his right here. This is a little like I think that's like H&M. Like this is I just be like chill with it. I just keep it like I like to just like go by like pieces. Like I don't like to try and do too much. I just keep it simple. And like it just works for me, you know. Just doing the glasses today because I want to feel like smart.
Oh, you don't wear glasses in real life? What is up with that? My coworker did the same thing.
Well, no, like I'm supposed to, but I wear contacts. So 9 times out of 10, you're gonna see me in contacts.
No, I know somebody that just wear glasses, like just to wear, just to look professional.
Oh no,
I'm gonna try it.
I prefer contacts. I'm not gonna lie.
I begged my mama for glasses. Like I just thought it was so cute. Like I can see clearly. I can see everything in this room, but like
they're expensive. They're not cheap.
Yeah, I heard. So where can we find your music?
Apple Music, Spotify, Tidal, YouTube, wherever that you can go and search your music is there.
Okay.
It's there. I made sure that 100%.
So where like shout out like your Instagram. Are you on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok? Where are you at?
I don't do Facebook, but Instagram, Stacks, AYESTACCS at the end, and then TikTok. I think it's the same. If not, it's Leeko Stacks all in one letter. I mean, not letter, word. LEEKOSTA, 2 C's and an S. And Twitter is Leeko Stacks as well.
So should we be looking forward to any like live performances soon? Like when they get high, like what Hot 10 doing? What y'all doing?
I really don't know. I gotta talk some more with them. I'm not gonna lie. We gotta do a little research on the performances, but 100%, I definitely would not mind performing this project like on a more like intimate scale for sure. Like, cause that's what I feel like this project gives.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true. I ain't thinking about that. That's very true. What about like music videos and stuff? Like,
oh yeah,
they coming.
That's coming 100%. That's
you need a video, girl. I could be your interview and I could be your interview and be your video, girl.
Hey man, we can put it together.
Yeah.
We can put it together 100%.
Yeah. Alright, is there anything else like you want to share? Like, tell them why they should listen to your album. Like, just talk your, I ain't gonna cuss, but you know, talk your ish. Like,
yeah,
like I'm wrapping up, so it's all on you. I'm gonna leave it to you.
Okay, listen, man. If you've ever been through something, or you feel like you need an outlet, or you feel like you need some music that could possibly be your outlet, and you want something to relate to, whether it be relationship-wise, life-wise, man, if you just need something to listen to because you just broke, like, I promise you, this project, like... And
listen, let me be very, listen, most of these people out here broke, so y'all just go listen to it.
Oh, God, just go listen.
Like, I know y'all be trying to act like y'all got the money, but baby, it's inflation. It's kicking everybody's butt right now.
Yeah, that's true.
It's just a lot going on.
Yeah.
So and that's why I really like Pressure, because I can relate to that.
Mm-hmm.
Just a lot. I can just like relate to just a lot going on. I'm only Kyla. Like I'm only a human. Like it's so much going on to where I don't have a choice but to depend on something. You got to depend on something, which is why I can understand why music is your. Mine was skating.
Really?
Yeah, I roller skate. I do that for fun because I'm in school all day. I'm with just doing stuff I don't want to do to get to where I want to go. That's cool. But like every Sunday night, I'm at that rink. Not lately because my priorities have changed. But like that's my outlet. You know what I'm saying? Photography is my outlet. So I can definitely understand.
See, we all got something. You just got to find it.
Yeah, find it. Take the time. We in our 20s. I mean, you can find it when you're 30 and 40. I mean, don't let nobody tell you it's too late. You can still do it at any age, but you know, that's what college is for. I ain't gonna lie, I didn't find myself in college. Like, I did, but not really. It was, college was helpful, but like being in the classrooms and the information that was taught, I didn't do college, I would say, the right way. I wasn't involved the way I should have been. So, but anyway, you still go find yourself. But Homesick drops tonight.
Tonight, 12 p.m., midnight, November 17th, 2023. This is gonna go in the record book. This interview got to 100%.
I'm ready. Let's get it. I'm ready.
Yeah.
It's The Real Spill, Kyla Campbell, and we just spilled y'all some tea.